everybody, and welcome back to the Jester's Court. Oh, it feels so nice to be sitting back on my throne. Thank you for keeping it warm, Jonas.
That's me. I got the warm butt.
My name, of course, is Casey Reardon. I am your dungeon master, and joining me today, as always, we have Rachel Kordell.
Stepping into the starlight, Artemis, Alwyn, Kroft.
Very nice.
Ooh.
We have Andrew Frost.
Oh no, he's the guy who sometimes eats tin cans, but he doesn't because he's not actually a goat. He just kind of looks like a goat. It's Leo.
That was.
As you can tell, I didn't think of one.
You had so long to think of one.
I know. I had months.
What are you talking about months? We're recording this the day after finishing our previous campaign, which was recorded the day after finishing the last episode of Power in the Dark.
Yeah, we recorded the whole campaign.
Oh, you're right. This is all the same. It's just one really
Everything's
long
one long
We
stream
record
of
these in
recording.
batches of 26.
Yeah. Weird.
26?
Weirdly, not the entire first season. Just that little bit off, just to bug you.
Just a little bit off.
We have Sky Swanson.
Bratha. Slurp, slurp, 2. Slurp. Hesk.
the slurpening.
The second slurping.
No, it's
Electric
just,
slurpaloo,
it's just slurp, slurp, 2. Slurp.
All right. We have Seth Coveyou.
And I play Barnabus Fletch, the teenage wizard heartthrob.
Whoa!
He's no!
What if this season we had a little bit more horny energy?
Oh,
Who cast ceremony on this boy?
Oh, God. Barnabas is going through puberty.
I don't think I was cringy enough in this. I want to give you all early crow's feet. I want your faces to look like you've aged 10 years by the end of this season. How much you're cringing at my boy.
I mean, I'm going to get them for smiling. I'm going to get so many smile lines.
Yeah.
And, of course, we have Jonas Tintenseher. And I said it wrong again.
That was pretty much it. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, you got it.
I was going to, if you hadn't gotten it right after 9 episodes of me saying it at the start of every show, I would have been upset. But
It's a new
It didn't
era.
sound right coming off my tongue there. I don't know.
it never
It's
does.
German, so
Yeah.
it won't.
It doesn't sound right when I say it, yeah. The erstwhile Inquisitor, Snøfrid of Åsbrush.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, it's so classic.
Well, it is nice to be back in it here in Varlumis, ready to take on the world. You all have opened up the city of Windsail once again. Travel in and out of the city is now open for business. You have defeated the kobolds, turning them to a life of peace. You've defeated the Sahuagin, convincing them that it's time to leave by giving them the power core that they desired. And now you've convinced Duke Hammersmith that the time has come to reopen the city. You've all received some delicious cookies from Christina Santos at the Lucent Buckle.
Love that
And
grandma.
the world is your proverbial oyster.
Ooh.
Where would you like to go? What would you like to do? You've been given some information, a little bit more about what's been going on with these obelisks. You know that they have been created by someone going by the name of Chaos. And you know that they are used to siphon magical and or other forms of energy.
Casey,
Yes.
should we do our health?
Oh, that's a good point, Rachel. Thank you for bringing that up. At the end of season 1 of Power in the Dark, everybody leveled up to level 6.
Woo!
Play that level up music.
Level up.
There it is. All right.
There, that
lovely.
was beautiful. Loved it.
I loved it. Every second of
Yum,
it.
yum.
So, just a reminder on this podcast, we roll health together. So, everybody who's listening can be a part of it. And also, it benefits the players because they roll one die, I roll another, and they get to choose which one they want. I say choose, but they will take the higher number because I don't think anybody's going to take the lower. So,
Absolutely not.
let's go ahead and start with Snøfrid. Snøfrid, you taking another level in Wizard, I assume.
I am, yes. I am a 6th level Blade Singer, which means I get to attack more. And I got some new 3rd level spells, which I'm sure will come up eventually. And for health, I got a 3.
All right, well, I rolled a 1.
Oh,
So-
no!
I'm a Gish. I need more help.
I know, I'm sorry, but I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
I think I did the math and I'm technically I'm actually on the average. It just doesn't feel like it.
No.
Understandable.
No, it never does.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and jump to my boy Hesk here, obviously taking a level in Ranger.
You know it. I just really want to get those ranged smites.
Absolutely. Sticking with Paladin, I
Should
assume.
be a thing. Yeah, doing another level Paladin.
Great.
That is 8.
I rolled a 7, so
Woo!
taking the 8 there.
Not surprised. That brings me up to 63 hit points.
Oh, so close to a nice number.
Oh, I know, right?
Nice.
You literally have more than twice mine now. I think we were
I've
on
been-
that cusp for a while, but now you're twice me.
I have been rolling amazingly for health, and usually when I play games, I roll so poorly for
Yeah.
health.
All right, let's bring it on to Barnabus.
Barnabus gets D6. Here we go.
Yep. As a wizard,
It's on the ground. Here we go. Hold on. No, hold on. That's not it. Here we go. I got a 4. I got a 4.
okay, I got a 5.
Hey!
Hey, what?
There you go.
What's good? I don't want it to be too celebratory because Jonas did just
me
fail
alone.
hard.
Jonas is the one who needs it more.
Yeah.
Jonas, you took that 1, right?
Yeah, I might as well at this point.
Oh my god, my wizard's so beefy. Oh yeah, 42 hit points. He's just a scared boy. He's
You
gonna
have
run away anyway.
42 hit points? That's
I have
insane.
42.
no.
What?
I have 42 hit points.
All right,
That's not
Artemis.
Better. I'm like 40
Crazy.
hit points right now.
Artemis is taking a level in Druid, obviously.
Nobody's branching off into multi-classing.
That's
No.
Interesting,
yeah,
interesting.
no, not yet. Nothing.
All right, so that's a
specific.
D8, Artemis.
D8. Let's
Mhm.
see it. Okay. 6.
I rolled an 8.
I'm taking the 8.
There
Yep,
you go.
I had a feeling. All right, and Leo. Last but certainly not least,
Still gonna rogue it up because why wouldn't I?
because Artificer is obviously the best way to go.
And I rolled a 7.
You
I'll
rolled a
take it.
7? All right, I rolled an 8. My D8s
Hey,
are
I'll
rolling
take
high
that.
today.
Hey!
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome.
There's something,
You'll love to see
there's
it.
something
There we
about this
go.
that seems like I don't know.
The D8s are just nicer than the D6s
Hmm.
this
They
time
haven't been
around.
kind in the
I mean,
past.
my D6 was great. A 5 is great. Jonas, maybe you just didn't give Pappy enough like under the table sort of deals. In case he's
I'm
just
not taking it out on Jonas. All right, yeah. So as I said before the level up here, the world's kind of at your fingertips a little bit. You have just finished your rendezvous with Christina Santos and have all kind of gathered together at the Loosened Buckle for a drink to kind of decide what's next for this crew of adventurers.
One more thing, real fast. At level 6, I unlocked the Cosmic Omen ability. Can I use it now?
I'd say you can use it now. Sure, why not?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna roll a d6. If it is even, I get basically a +6 to an attack roll, saving roll, or ability
Plus
check.
a D6.
Yeah, a d6. Yeah, and then if it's odd, it's a subtract. So what do we got? This is an even. So it will, as a reaction, I'll roll a d6 as it comes up.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, keep that in my back pocket. Okay, here we are at the Loosened Buckle. I'm like trying to place where Artemis's emotions are in this point as well, given the weight at the end of the last season there.
I think that we should immediately start heading north, probably.
You're probably our best bet. It's
Yeah.
the only real lead we have.
There's no real point in us staying here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the road to Followholm from Windsail is probably going to be about 6 to 7 day journey, depending on if you're pushing yourself, walking all the way there. You kind of finish up your meal here at the Loosened Buckle and start making your way to the northern gate of the city. You make your way. There's a couple of guards who are standing there. They recognize you pretty instantly as you've made your way through these gates on several occasions, making your way out of the city to either go to the cave where you have the core stored or go to the kobolds.
okay. Hail and well met, guard. Wow.
Yeah.
All
How's it
right.
going?
It's going. We're going. We're leaving. Bye.
All right.
I don't know why I forced this interaction.
What are you doing?
No.
I've met you 3 times, and I still call you guard. I've never asked your name. And nor do I care. I'm gonna Barnabus an absolute tool.
Wow.
Seth and I coordinated spells a little bit as we've been traveling together for a while. So some part of the journey is the two of us talking, comparing arcane formulas, comparing notes in our spell books, Barnabas' spell book and my code sphere, and, experimenting with various magical reagents and kind of figuring out ways to work together better in a fight.
Awesome. You spend some time at the campfire, poring over each other's spell books, going over magic theory every once in a while, debating the best way to encode your spell book so others can't steal your spells and things like that.
We've talked a little bit about this, but Barnabas is like school taught, and Snøfrid had just like one kind of shady mentor and learned a lot herself. So like I'm a lot of like, oh, there's words for that. Oh,
Yes. I think you would like this one because you like to be up front and
yes.
hit things. The thing. Spike? Railroad spike?
It's a railway spike. Yeah, I need to repair it. Actually, I should take some time to do that as well.
Very cool. I'm gonna take this one, where you teleport away, but like shock everybody.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you to get out of range.
Yes. Yeah. Range. Yeah. Totally. That's why. Good.
At least one of these nights we end up falling asleep where like I'm knelt down with like a horse blanket on, and Barnabas is in like a nightcap, and we just fall asleep like kind of heads tucked into each other's shoulders.
Aw.
My nightcap, indistinguishable from my wizard
your
cap,
wizard
except
cap,
for that it tilts forward instead of back.
Exactly.
I was gonna say you put the nightcap over your wizard hat. It just like fits
there's a
over
pom
top of
at the
it.
end.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Does anybody else have any scenes that they want to take place on the road?
I like to imagine that Hesk and Artemis at some point there's like a little scene of us practicing meditation together.
Yes.
In a bath.
It's another bath scene.
Yes.
It's another bath.
Where did this tub come from?
we take
Like a
our
hot
cues
spring.
from The Witcher, baby.
Yeah.
Just gonna rip.
But yeah, there's this scene of Artemis and Hess just meditating.
Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah, there's not much. We're just kind of traveling. Let's sounds good.
Sure. It gets to be the last night before you make it to Followholm. You're sitting around the campfire, enjoying a meal, the crackle of the flames in the fire pit. Pretty much the only sound you hear other than maybe the hoot of an owl off in the distance. And you're sitting there for a little bit. Leo, you've lived in Followholm, maybe not for too long, but is there anything that you want to tell the party about it?
I mean, offhand, what do I remember? Because I was only there for like a week or so.
Yeah. So you know that Followholm is pretty much the last stop for anybody traveling through Magic's Forest. Its primary population is made up of gnomes and halflings, and it's kind of run by Duke Philwicken Happersnatch. He's a pretty liberal ruler of the town. He likes everyone to kind of handle their own situations, and everybody's pretty content with that. You also know that the town is very well known for partying at night. They love holding festivals. They love having a good night and pretty much just love that party life at night. During the day, they usually just go about normal business. They do still need to live and provide for the people of the town. So during the day, it's a pretty average, but night is when everything kind of goes wild, pretty much.
Okay.
Business in the sun, party when we're done.
Yeah, there you go. That's their town motto. It's actually on the sign that you're about to see.
Actually, didn't Leo say that his dad was from around here? Was that vocalized, or is that just me remembering out of character stuff?
No, that was vocalized at one point.
That was vocalized?
I believe so.
So then probably at some point during traveling, Artemis might ask you about that then. So you said your dad was from around here or something?
Yeah. Pops usually swings his personality around.
Oh, okay.
His personality.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting. Say
And
it
does
that
he
way.
Does he have a particularly large personality?
Hesk.
Sorry.
You know what? I understand where you picked that up. Didn't mean in that way. I mean, I can't really disagree with you either, though. I do not know, as I do not know such things about my father. Thank you. But yeah, no, he'll be there definitely during the night.
Interesting. At night. That's a particular time of day that your dad likes to go outside?
Yeah. I mean, he's not much one for what's the word? Contributing to society.
Oh.
But when the party comes around, oh, you're sure he's there before the gates open.
Oh. Okay. So we're going to see a party then.
I mean, if it's nighttime, we have no choice. But that's just how Followholm goes, basically.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
So, we might see him. He has his finger in a lot of different pots. So hopefully we don't. I mean, not that it's really, bad too. I would just rather not.
Fair enough. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, so the night ends. You continue your travel during the day. There's birds chirping. It's actually, overall, this whole journey has been rather pleasant since the kobolds have been dealt with. And by the time you make it to the gates of Followholm, the sun is just about setting. And you can see that the town is bursting with life. Carnival rides and floats are dotted in between the one-story buildings, and bright balls of magical lights float about, illuminating the streets. The town is in full party mode, with people of all sorts partaking in the food and the fun. You can just hear all of the laughter of children running around. You can hear, the popping of magical fireworks being sent off into the air, and the smell of all of this street food assaulting your nostrils.
I lean down to Leo as the fireworks go off, and I say, that one's fake. That one's also fake. Oh, that one's real, though. That one's real.
You know what? I'm not going to question how you can tell.
It's in the smell. You can smell the gunpowder. Those are illusions.
Oh, you know what? I never thought of that before.
Yeah.
Really clever, Snøfrid. Not bad.
Thank you.
I just imagine all of us, but definitely Barnabas, staring starry-eyed at the whole commotion, just really caught up in it.
Artemis is definitely not caught up in the fireworks, as it disrupts the view of the actual stars. So it's just whatever.
There is plenty more to see here than just the fireworks. The way that I have this set up is there are several different locations that you can go and visit if you want to partake in the fun at all. Otherwise, I leave it to you where you want to go. But we have a total of, I believe, 5 different locations, I think, that you can go to.
What might they be?
We have the Ferris wheel. There's the dunk tanks. There's the frog races.
Oh my god. My relatives.
We have all of the food stands, and we have the parade of floats.
I mean, frog races. 100%.
I want to check out that parade. That just sounds fun. I like a lot of pomp.
I don't know if Hesk would go to the frog races, but Sky's overwhelming desire to see frogs race oversees that.
The night is still very young. You have plenty of time to see all of the sights. I just want to know where you head first. Actually, here's kind of how this goes down, I think. I think as you walk up to the gates, there are a couple of halflings just kind of leaning against the gates. They're open. They don't lock the gates while the party's going on. They expect people from outside to kind of show up for these parties. They're holding tankards each, just kind of idly chatting, and they turn to you and they're like, "Oh, here for the party?"
Yeah, sure.
Great. It's going to be about 1 gold per ticket.
Can I roll insight on that?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
That seems very. I don't have great insight, but let's do it anyway. 8.
An 8?
I mean, I would also roll insight because it seems buggy to me.
Sure.
I'll follow. Like, I mean, the party is a perk for me for sure. I mean, it looks beautiful, stunning, really. Why the whole town is a paid event? The entire town.
Well, you're gonna need the ticket to be able to partake in any of the festivals, but if you don't want to see any of the festivities, I guess that's fine. Not many people come here at night and not partake, and he just kind of slowly sips his mug.
Yeah,
my passive insight is a 14, if that means anything.
I mean, he seems to be telling the truth. Like, it makes sense that you would have to pay for
Activities, yeah.
activities.
I rolled a 6 and I got 13.
You get the same information.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look at the group and be like, my dad's Bacchus.
They look to each other, and they're like, "You're a box boy?
Yep.
Oh, you're coming in for free. Are these guys with you?"
Oh yeah, all of them.
Well, welcome home. Leo was it? Oh, I remember you. Yeah, you were the guy who was kind of just sulking in the corner.
Not how I remember it, but sure.
Yeah. Go on in.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And they usher you through. You can see the Ferris wheel is kind of towards the back of town, a little bit closer to the forest itself. The parade aspect of it is kind of working its way all the way through town. So it's just a matter of where you want to pick that up if you want to go see that. The frog races are a little bit closer to the center. There's a big tent in the center of town that's kind of set up, and it's off to the side of the big top. The food stands are kind of sporadically placed around, but are mostly to the eastern side of the town, and the dunk tanks are more to the west.
Hesk will immediately turn to Leo and just, Bacchus's boy?
Yep. Box boy.
Yeah, I mean, did you lie about that? I mean, they knew your name, but they said you were a sulking guy, and you've never sulked a day in your life. I can tell.
He did complain a lot about dying that one time.
I
Actually,
would
like 3
complain
times.
about dying. That's
yeah, I mean,
fair. It's totally
I feel like
fair.
it's very
Hold on
much.
now.
Yeah, I feel like that makes sense to complain about your inevitable demise.
I mean, but you didn't actually die. You're still here.
The semantics of it do not
Yeah,
matter.
I mean,
to me, Leo, come on.
My consciousness was gone, and then I came back.
Oh,
I
welcome
mean,
back.
I guess it could have been unconscious. Shit. Man, now I look like an asshole. Was I supposed to see an afterlife? Big guy, what do you think?
There is definitely an afterlife for those who embrace change. Otherwise, I'm not sure.
I guess I gotta work on that then, huh? Well, I guess I kind of do. Anyway, it's semantics.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, they got the right guy. I was in the best headspace when I was here last. I mean, it wasn't so much sulking as it was exhaustion, but that's another can of worms.
I'm sorry to hear.
Anyways, what you guys want to do first? There's a whole lot to see, so.
I guess I'm feeling a little peckish.
The parade sounded fun.
Parade's good. I like
Food,
parade.
and then watch the parade with the food.
You know what? Great idea, Artie.
Dinner
Good
and a
job.
show.
What about you, Snøfrid? What are you thinking?
I have never seen so much food in one place in my life. I'm going there.
Great.
Zeppelin.
All right, so you make your way over towards the food stands, and as soon as you enter that general area, there's just a variety of scents fully assaulting your nostrils, from the sweet fried foods of Varlumis to the pungent spices of Eaterland.
Oh.
Crowds of gnomes and halflings are kind of wandering through the narrow walkways in between the stalls. Most of them are kind of swaying back and forth from the consumption of a strong drink. You can hear songs being sung in some of the stalls as old friends enjoy one another's company. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice that a few of the festival goers are drinking from hats, a telltale sign that there is a loosened buckle stall somewhere around here.
Oh my god. Thank goodness we don't have to eat any of this local food. We can eat directly at the fast food place.
Everywhere I go, I eat McDonald's.
Everywhere I go. Yeah.
I know Artemis wants some of the home food. Something
Yeah,
from
the Eaterlin
Eaterlin is incredibly welcoming to her as someone who loves that food and hasn't had it in a while. So
Yeah, it doesn't take too long to find a food stall from Eaterland, especially by following your nose. It's very clear. You find like very strong smelling curries.
absolutely getting curry.
Awesome. So you order a curry. It comes in this big piping hot bowl with some bread on the side. And as you take a bite of it, it fills you with warmth and this feeling of home. And I would love it if you would roll me a d10.
Oh boy,
Ooh.
sure will. That's an 8.
An 8.
Mhm.
All right. As you're eating this curry, it is reminding you of home, but it feels like it's implanting another memory in your mind as you instantly learn a new language for the next 24 hours.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Very cool.
You learn Halfling.
Halfling. Useful
Makes
around
sense.
here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You said for how long?
The next 24 hours.
24 hours, cool.
I'm going to. Or do we have to pay for food here?
I'm pretty sure we got the fast pass. Don't
So
we?
your ticket comes with one meal, but you didn't pay for tickets. You just kind of were ushered
Right.
in.
So I can,
so
but I
it's
can
like,
buy more food.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna spend a full gold pieces. As sibilant sounds are so hard. I'm going to purchase a full gold pieces worth of cakes and sweet things and like pixie sticks,
Aw.
and then dunk all of those things in curry and gravy, and just Snøfrid is just like consuming all of these new tastes and smells she's never seen before, and probably goes on like a sugar high.
Artemis
wa-
is appalled.
Barnabas,
Yes,
I
Snøfrid,
watch
what are
you
doing?
take all of these sweet things, and I'm like, oh my god, they might share with me, like that glee, and then to see you dump it in curry and like I don't know, would the curries be hot or are they not?
There are some hot
It's a
curries, but
piping
they're
hot bowl of curry.
That could be
I-
that
do
could
you
be
mean-
temperature.
yeah. So
Oh,
they
no,
were
I
hot
want-
temperature wise, but there are also like spicy hot curries. Like you can get a spicy hot one, or you can get a milder one. It does.
It's
They have a
spicy hot.
variety.
Snøfrid has never tasted anything spicy in her life, so
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I would think
I'm gonna
You draw
destroy
a
my
lot
taste
of
buds.
attention from the gnomes and halflings who are in the food stalls near you.
And Artemis,
Artemis,
with
yeah,
jaw
and me.
dropped.
We're a little offended by that, I think.
I'm just gonna be like in complete awe, not offended at all, because like Barnabas is a very prissy boy, obviously very picky eater, but just like the sheer gall to do that is just like wow.
So I would say this next line as if I had food in my mouth, but that's gross and no one should talk with food in their mouth. So just imagine it. Snøfrid is like stuffing her face and then looks at Barnabas and goes, "Barnabas, you have to try this. It's incredible. It's so many flavors all at once."
Oh my
And
gosh.
I hand you this bowl full of curry and like
Blasphemy.
and cupcakes and sweet cakes.
Wow.
Yeah, I like to
wow.
imagine Leo's just standing behind Snøfrid right now and just looking at Barnabas and shaking his head.
It's so interesting how all of the frosting has curdled inside of. Wow.
Right? I didn't know it would do that.
Okay.
You should try some.
What? Okay, I'm gonna try it. What if you looked the other way?
Okay.
Okay, I tried one. It was really good. I
Right?
liked it. It's super good. Oh, if only we had two of these. But there's only the one. So here you
Oh,
go.
I can get more.
No, you can't.
Snøfrid, I do need you to roll a d10 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby, what's up? Can I roll with disadvantage because I had such a terrible meal?
It does not matter.
Okay.
There's no disadvantage.
I got 5.
A 5. This fits with your disadvantage idea
Awesome.
because after you like finish your bowl, we'll say, you try and talk to Barnabas, try and get Barnabas to eat some of this as well. But instead of words coming out of your mouth, you can't speak, and just globules of pink bubbles come out instead.
Oh.
And that's why we don't mix.
Uh,
Okay, pick
in
one and you stick
halfling-
with it till the end of the night.
Oh
In
no.
halfling, I say, Oh dear. Then realizing I said that in not my language.
The halfling who's behind the stall turns to you, Artemis, and says, in halfling, responding to you, "Oh, don't worry about that. It's just one of the effects."
One of the effects of the food?
Oh, yes, of course. This is
How
a
long will
festival
that-
for magic, so of course
Ooh.
everything is imbued with a little bit of her power.
Oh, fun. How long will the bubbles last?
I think the longest I've seen that last is about a minute.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Snøfrid is delighted and fascinated by the pink bubbles and is genuinely sad when they go away.
Starts chasing them.
Aw.
Like,
Casey, is there a chicken tendies stall?
oh my god.
Roll me just a d20.
Just-
Let's see this luck check.
Saved up all those good boy points.
That's a net 20, boy!
Yay!
Not only is there a chicken tendy stall, there is
A
a
McDonald's.
sauce bar. You can have any kind of sauce that you can imagine
Oh my
to dunk your
God.
chicken tendies in. They have.
Do they have that honey mustard from the student center?
They have that honey mustard from the
that
student
was so
center.
good. Yeah, it was
They
just the
got a
Heinz
nice
brand, but it was
balsamic
good.
So-
vignette.
Yes.
This is a core memory for the Hofstra alumni.
For the people that all went to the
Listen,
same
you
college.
Maryland people do it all the time. Let me have this.
Ooh, is there Old Bay?
Old
No, there's
Bay
no
sauce
Old Bay. That's not a
form.
dipping sauce.
You know,
It's Old Bay
you don't know
sauce.
anything.
You don't know what Old Bay is.
You get
See,
some dry
this is funny.
dry wings.
Because I'm sure that Barnabus is very much a plain tender man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I got ketchup.
Except for the fact what I'm gonna get even the worst is just plain tenders with ranch.
Ooh.
How dare you?
I'm being
Bold
very,
choice.
How
I'm
dare
being
you.
very specific at who I'm targeting. Think about the things that Barnabas is eating: Barn noodles, lemonade, chicken tenders, no sauce, just ranch for dipping.
I think, yeah.
All right, you
Oh,
bite into your chicken tenders. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
A D10. I'm stalling. Here we go. Here's the D10. Pow pow pow. That's an 8.
All right, Barnabas, you also learn a new language, but you learn Nomish.
No, well, haven't we said that like
¿Cómo
Nomish
estás?
is yeah, como estás? Exactly.
Nomish?
I think we said Spanish.
We said it was Spanish at one point.
Why did you say it that way, though?
Nomish?
Why didn't-
Instead of
Isn't
Gnomish?
it Gnomish?
Why did no one
Yeah, I
act like
pronounced
that
it
was
gnomish.
weird?
I know,
because it's
I'm-
Casey's world, and I don't question Casey's world.
Yeah.
I think saying Nomish is better than saying Gnomish. I like
Look at all those
Nomish.
noms over there.
Look at all
Speaking like
those
one of the
knobs.
Pennsylvania
I really
Dutch,
love
it's fine.
Nomish culture.
The Nomish. Historically against magic and all forms of technology.
Oh, that's a Nomish out on their walkabout.
It's okay. They can't hear any of this.
Love the beards. Love the beards.
So the food parade food.
Anybody else getting any food?
Yeah, Leo's gonna grab some curry too.
Great. If you're eating food, go ahead and roll me a d10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hesk will get basically the spiciest thing that is there and be 100% fine eating it.
It wouldn't be power in the dark if we didn't do like a food.
Way too much
bit.
time on food. Yeah, I feel like
I
that's
wanna
just
see
You're not
trend.
wrong.
Food.
That's the one, baby.
Okay. I'll do Hesk first. So Hesk, with a 1, your body starts glowing this green light in a 5-foot radius for the next 10 minutes.
Oh my god. When I channel like smites, it's glowing green energy, so Hess just in a moment thinks that change is like speaking to them right now.
And Leo, your hair changes to a pompadour and sparkles under the light of the moon arcane.
Oh my god, it's so perfect.
How do I keep this? My hair will never do this again. How do I keep this?
This one doesn't have a duration.
Oh
Leo,
my
Leo
god.
slicks back his new do and just says, "You know what? Maybe coming back wasn't such a bad idea. You know, I think this actually is a net positive."
So as you're working your way through all of these food stalls, because you kind of have to go to a couple of different ones to get all of these different types of food, everyone seems to be having this really good time. Like I said, you hear people singing. Artemis, at this point, you can understand the halfling song that's being sung. It's being kind of sung about basically the story of magic and how she was wrongfully imprisoned and will one day come forth again and share her gifts to the people at their full strength. And as you're kind of looking around, maybe chatting with a few people, you notice that there is one woman who's just kind of sitting alone in like the corner of one of these stalls, and she just is staring into a glass. It's actually in the loosened buckle tent, but rather than drinking out of a hat, she seems to be drinking something a bit harder. And she's just kind of staring into this rocks glass.
All right, interesting. Anyone else see that lady over there?
There is no lady over there.
What? No, there's definitely a lady. What? There's a lady right there.
Has chuckles too, so.
Leo just has like a hand mirror right now and just keeps on smoothing his hair back. He's like, what? Oh, yeah, lady, cool. Yeah.
Keeps disappearing if you pull another one out of your IKEA bag.
They seem sad. Should we interact with them or should we leave them alone?
I mean, I feel a little sad that person is not having a good time at this festival. And she just kind of like rolls her shoulders back and goes to walk over there.
I'll follow, but at a distance, just so if like this goes south really bad, I can just kind of not get any of the awkwardness, but I just like all of the reward of trying to help a friend.
Right. Hesk keeps going. It's just like, that is not our problem. And like looks at both of you are gone, and Hesk just shakes his head, and Hesk will start making his way towards the frog races.
Nice.
Awesome.
This is also noted as something that Artemis wouldn't normally do.
Yeah. So Artemis, you start walking up to her, and she sees you approach, and instantly she looks up and she has this like big smile on, and she's like, "Oh, hello."
Hi. I noticed that she didn't seem like you're having as good a time as
No. I'm having a great time.
I guess
She holds up her drink and takes a sip of it. Yeah, you can roll insight. I'll say even without rolling the insight, you can tell she's been crying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your eyes are a little puffy there, dear.
She quickly like puts down her drink and rubs her eyes. No.
Is
everything's...
she a halfling by chance?
Yes, she is.
Then I would have said that in halfling.
Sure. She says, responding to you in halfling, no, everything's fine.
Well, if you don't want to talk about it, I can leave you alone. But, and there's no sense in holding anything in. I'm just a stranger.
She kind of looks around the rest of the tent. There's a couple of other people enjoying their meals at the Loosened Buckle. And she looks up at you and she says...
McDonald's, my dear.
No, this was meant to be a very sad, I'm drinking at the Olive Garden.
Yeah, that's clear as day.
Oh.
And she says, I can't talk to you now. I perhaps in an hour over by the big tent.
Surely.
She kind of
if you could use an ear, then definitely. I'll meet you then.
She nods to you and finishes her drink and walks off.
All right.
I creep into frame with a big wincy face like, oh, did that go bad? That looked like it went bad. It seemed awkward.
No, I just got a date in an hour, I guess. And just leaves the tent.
Sure. Hesk, you were making your way over to the frog races.
Yes.
All right. So, you go to the frog races, and this stand is fully surrounded by people all shouting loudly around a miniature racetrack. There are 6 frogs quickly hopping their way down the track. As one of them finishes, there's a burst of cheering from some and disappointed moaning from most. There's kind of a gnome who is standing on like this apple box with a cane his hands clasped on top of it, and he takes it and swings it around and says, "Yes, that's another win. Yes, another win for Legs. Step right up and buy your tickets. Who do you think will win the next race?"
It's weirdly like naming a horse. That's a win for Hooves.
Oh, don't worry. I have a lot of good names.
Bratha will step forward there and how does one participate in this game?
Oh, easy. You just tell me which frog you want to win. We'll do 6 at a time so that when each person picks a frog, the winner gets to win a prize. Actually, there's a prize for the first top 3. Isn't that nice? We're being very generous today. Anyway, you pick your frog, you either cheer it on or you boo the other frog, and whichever one crosses the line first wins.
I wish we were 7th level so that we could polymorph Leo into a frog, and then he could use his cunning action to dash and be faster than all the other frogs.
Just initial D starts blasting as this frog just just frog drifting around the track. So yeah, Hesk will grin, this like wide lizard grin. And he's just like, a betting game. I will warn you, my god is on my side. What is a frog that I can bet on?
Legs.
And hooves.
Weirdly enough, yeah.
Also one that's just named Hesk.
There's one frog that just goes, change.
Well, we have Lollyhops. He points to a pink toad that seems to... It's very odd that it's pink in general. And he says, this one hopped right out of Magic's Forest just about a week ago. We have Lilypad, and he points to a sleek tree frog with blue skin coloring and black stripes.
Oh, that's a fast
we
frog.
have, obviously, the last winner, Legs. It's a wood frog that looks like it's got a lot of spunk. We have Jeremiah, which is a bullfrog who seems disinterested in the whole thing.
Classically fast frogs, bullfrogs.
We have Shooter. It's a dart frog who is kind of just like hopping in circles right now, seems very scatterbrained. And we have Hesk, which is
Hesk.
Which is just a lizard.
Hesk immediately forms a kinship and
Yeah, there's a lizard and a toad in this frog race.
Hey man, you can't win them all.
Oh my god.
yeah, Hesk is just like Kefon Herazine Bratha. Hesk it is. And we'll hand over is there like a set standard bet or can I just hand over whatever I want?
It's prize based. It's not necessarily bet based. So you enter by handing over a gold, and then there's first prize, second prize, and third prize.
I hand over
all
a
of
gold.
which are higher than the lowest price that you get back is 5 gold if you win.
Guys,
if you
I
get
only
third
have like
place.
10
Those are
gold.
really
Did
good
we get
chances.
like any gold as we were adventuring?
It's just a game for fun.
Not a lot, but we handed out. Everyone contributed a little bit back to me so that I could cast some spells.
Oh, that's probably what it is. I think I gave you like a full. I think I
You
gave
might
you a
just be
lot
the
of that.
bank.
Yeah. Anyway, Hesk will hand over a gold.
Great. So the way that the frog races work is you can either cheer on your frog, or you can try and intimidate the other frogs.
Classically, I do so well at intimidation checks, but
So
I have a +6 to intimidation, so we're gonna go with that.
So you'll either roll your persuasion or intimidation, and all of the other people who are betting in the round will do the same. And there's a total of 5 rolls in a race, and whoever is in the lead at that point is going to take the win.
Okay, then. Would have any of you guys followed Hesk, do you think, and like not gone to the parade?
No, I'm gonna stick with Artemis.
I think Leo's staying with Snøfrid for the time being.
Oh, I was gonna say Snøfrid gets lost.
No, I think that's why Leo's staying, so you don't get lost.
So we'll go ahead and roll for the first part of this race. So you're going to try and to intimidate. Which one are you intimidating?
Oh,
Are you intimidating Shooter, Lolly, Lily, Legs, Jeremiah, or Hesk?
Legs.
Okay, you're going to intimidate Legs. All right, so the other person's going to roll persuasion against your intimidation.
That is
Who's
an
going for Legs?
18
What'd
on
you
the
get?
dive for a 24.
Okay, you intimidate
That's
Legs successfully.
Hesk like grips the side of the arena and just starts shouting basically scripture in Draconic at like not directly at Legs, but at Hesk, just trying to motivate them, but that in turn is intimidating and quite scary.
So as of right now, the way that everybody is hopping along here, we have Shooter and Legs are kind of tied at the bottom here. Then Lolly is right behind. Hesk is tied for in third place. Lily is in second, and Jeremiah the Bullfrog is actually in first right now.
You love to see it.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Are
then.
you intimidating the same frog, or are you going to cheer on Hesk?
Okay, I'm gonna intimidate Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Hey, he's a good
okay.
friend of mine.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. That is going to be a 15.
15. Okay. So you start shouting at Jeremiah, and he just stops dead in his tracks, dropping all the way to the bottom, because Jeremiah rolled a 3 on the die, and the way this works is you contest it, and it subtracts. So that's a negative 12 that Jeremiah got that round.
Hesk is shouting at Hesk, just, Balan Hassel no on Crete! Balan Hassel no on Crete! It's just like shaking the side of the arena, is way too into this right now.
All right, so after the second round, Hesk is now standing in first, rushing up ahead. Lily is in second, Lollyhops is in third, Legs is in fourth, Shooter is in fifth, and Jeremiah is last. That is round 2.
All right, we're intimidating Lily.
Okay, you're going to intimidate Lily.
13.
Okay.
I'm going to be so
Still not
upset.
doing great, but let's see how the others do.
Come on, Hesk. Come
Okay.
on, Hesk.
So Hesk manages to stay ahead of Lily, but Lollyhops jumps out both of them in line and is now in first. Hesk is in second,
No.
Lily is in third, Legs is in fourth, Shooter is in fifth, and Jeremiah is still in last. That's round 3.
Oh my god,
2
this
more
is
to go.
still going. Holy, what? What?
2 more
This
to go.
is the longest mini game.
Who are you intimidating?
Oh my god. Okay, the one in first, Lollyhops.
You wanted
Lollyhops,
this.
Okay.
You wanted Yes, I did. That's an 18.
Okay, Lolly just stops dead in her tracks.
Oh my god.
All right, great. Hesk is in first, Lily is in
Jesus.
second, Shooter is in third, Legs is in fourth, Jeremiah is in fifth, and Lolly is last. 1 more to go. Who are you
I
intimidating?
think the Hess just shouts at Draconic but Lily's in second place.
Yeah.
He just shouts at Draconic, I will eat you if you cross that line.
Roll with
let's
advantage.
See what I roll. That is... Oh, I mean, I got a 17, but let's see.
I rolled a
what
natural one. It doesn't
17
matter.
plus 6. 23 versus a natural 1.
Just jumps off the
The frog just leaves the track.
Yeah, Lily just books it off the track. You can see that the guy running the stand rushes after it, and as he's running around, Hesk crosses the finish line first, and Hesk is the winner. After coming back, the ringmaster here...
Hesk and Hesk. Hesk and Hesk.
The ringmaster here comes up and is like, "Oh, wonderful. Okay, Hesk wins. What's your name, sir?"
Hesk.
He just looks at you and is like,
But
"By magic
there's like
spell!"
somehow the lizard is like up on a little podium, like a winner's podium. We're eye level, and both of us just do that like one eye to one eye blink, just like it's like real slow.
Absolutely. The ringleader of this frog circus comes up to you, Hesk, and hands you a pouch of 15 gold, and you get this little paper frog mask.
Aw.
I would like to hand him back the gold, and just simply say, I would prefer the lizard.
Sure, but we're gonna
Yes.
need a frog to replace him.
You can have this one. I found it on the ground. It's just Lily.
Yeah, could I make a quick perception check just to see if there's just a frog nearby that I
ahead.
can scoop? Oh my god, 17 on the die.
Yep,
Wait.
sure, there's a frog.
Shit. Yeah.
What?
Oh, that would have been +5 anyway, so that's a 22.
What's this little fella's name?
Say
Hesk.
All right. You can just see him smiling through gritted teeth.
Actually, as says Bratha.
Great.
Good.
We have Bratha
right.
now entering
Last
the
name
field.
Hesk.
And they continue
and-
on.
Puts the little lizard on his shoulder.
Okay, you put the lizard on your shoulder, and you have a little paper frog mask.
I have a lizard that was totally worth 15 gold.
You spent one.
Without a
Didn't
doubt.
even lose 15. You just
That was
didn't gain
totally
it.
worth 16 gold.
All right, Snøfrid. And Leo, I guess, if you're going with Snøfrid. What are you two
Yeah.
up to?
Hoof gang.
Hoof gang.
All right.
All right. Well, we haven't gone to the dunk tanks. What
So you
else
still have
we
the
got?
dunk tanks, the parade, and the Ferris wheel.
Hey, Snøfrid, you ever been on a Ferris wheel?
What?
Okay, let's go to the Ferris wheel. How are you with heights?
I'm okay. I suppose. Not for, not against.
Okay, yeah, you'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
All right. You make your way to the Ferris wheel, which is easily the best way to get a view of the town from its vantage point, being very high up. There's a gnomish woman who is operating the contraption. She's wearing a bright orange and red vest and seems incredibly pleasant. She's currently taking a sip out of a flask as you approach. Oh, hello.
Love to see you.
Hey, how you doing today, miss?
How are you?
Doing all right, Me and my buddy here just want to, hop on the Ferris wheel.
Oh, great. That's just going to be 2 silver.
2 silver? Yeah, no problem. And I'll just give 4.
Oh, thank you. Here, take these. And she hands you 2 drink tickets.
You know what? Good trade.
And she takes a sip of her flask. Now get on up there.
You got
Do
it.
I fit?
Yeah, so the way that the Ferris wheel, the way that this whole
It's
festival,
magic.
it seems to be, it's built for magic, right? This whole festival is a celebration of magic. So the seats kind of conform to work for you, and you can stand in one of these baskets.
Oh, we got to get one of these back in the loosened buckle. Oh, those booths are so uncomfortable.
Oh, I could imagine.
Do you think that... I think I have heard about the design of this thing. It is by the arch wizard and devotee of magic, George Washington Gale Ferris Jr. Many thousands
Excuse
of years
me?
ago before the cataclysm.
You know what? I did not know that. I just thought it was called Ferris because, I don't know, it's made of iron.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you know what? That's probably it. The thing I said probably isn't true. Yeah, that's probably that. That's canon now. It's a Ferris wheel spelled Ferrous.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Ferris.
know that? I thought it was named after Ferris Bueller.
Also canon, funnily enough. Except in this universe, Ferris Bueller is a warforged.
He's
Ferris-
also made of iron, yeah.
Ferris Bueller definitely hangs out in Followholm if it's just like a party town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Perhaps.
So, I don't think either of you have really experienced flight before, and you get the feeling that this is pretty close to the real deal. As you ascend upwards, you start to gain a clear view of the carnival and all of the magical lights that are illuminating the town, and it's all kind of breathtaking to look at from this height. You can feel the cool wind against your face as the noise below slowly starts to fade, and you have this kind of little moment of clarity. And as the ride reaches its apex and you're at the very top, it takes a moment and stops so that you can really get a nice view of everything.
Good looks, huh? Really kind of puts into perspective how small everything is in the end, huh?
We can see the spire from here still.
Yeah, absolutely.
How small most things are.
Yeah, that's the big one. So, what are you thinking? Think it's an obelisk?
I think whatever I think it is will be wrong. So I'm going to say nothing and hope that maybe it is one of the other things.
That's fair. Temper your expectations, I guess.
Yeah, most of the things that I thought were true have recently been shown to not be. So I'm going to wait on it.
Okay. And how does that make you feel, really? I mean, I'm sure having a...
I lie down and the magical seat changes to be a therapist couch. I don't honestly feel a lot about it. I think perhaps that makes me strange, but I have always been on the path of discovery, and I am discovering. It is the path gets more dangerous and more filled with things trying to kill me.
Oh, yeah.
And that is maybe not desirable, but not unexpected also, so...
True.
What about you, Leo? What do you think being so close to a home?
You know what? I never really viewed here as home. I mean, yeah, I got family here, but not really, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
But in regards to, what we've, been going through the last week, that infinite possibility that's in front of us, it's kind of nice to have that freedom.
Yeah. Do you think the ride is stuck, or...
As you say that, the ride slowly starts.
Does this all the time. Very old tech. Very old man.
Hey, ladies, stop drinking! I want to get out!
What? Okay. Yep. She kind of waves from down below, taking another swig of the flask. And she moves to flip a lever, and the ride starts to descend. But before you get too far down, Leo, you're looking out towards Magic's forest, and it doesn't seem as large as you know it to be on the inside. It looks like it's maybe only about 2 miles deep or so from up here, but you know that inside it's massive. The side, it's Magic's power that basically seals it into a Feywild. And you're looking out, and you catch a glimpse of this large shadow moving its way slightly above the trees before it dips down and disappears into the tree line.
Yeah, probably just a big raccoon, bear, bird. Yeah. Something like that.
What?
Huh?
Did you see a bird?
I saw something. Yeah, probably nothing we got to worry about. Yeah.
I mean, a bird, it's just a bird, no?
I mean, if it was a bird, I don't know what it is. It was something.
I know Hesk is scared of birds, but...
Yeah, it's a little sore spot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. I'm terrible with people.
No, you've been doing pretty good. I mean, I haven't seen...
I know how people look at me.
What do you mean?
I just know I'm not doing good. They give me strange looks. That's okay. I prefer my machines.
Yeah, machines are a lot easier to figure out, huh?
Yeah, I mean, people are nice. I like having friends. Just, in terms of, understanding them.
Well, there's no shame in asking.
You say that.
No, really.
Other people do not share this belief of yours.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, I'll tell you what, kiddo. If you ever ask me how I'm doing, I'll tell you, okay?
Okay, deal. Me also for you.
Gotcha.
Also, how old are you to call me kiddo?
I'm 23, so.
Okay, that's the verge of counting, I guess. Do you think the ride got stuck again, or?
No, it's just a very slow descent,
Yeah, okay. We got to wait for the next person over who has to stay at the top now for a few minutes.
See, you catch on quick.
And the two of you leave the Ferris wheel and start making your way to the rest of the party, trying to get to the parade. And that is where we will call this episode of Power in the Dark.
No! I want to play more.
I know,
you've
but
had
we don't
enough
have time.
You've
had enough. No more frog racing for
I
you.
want dessert with my dinner.
The dessert is the lizard you got for free.
Tasty lizard.
Thank you to Christopher McDonald for portraying Shooter in the frog race.
All right. Well, does anyone have anything they'd like to plug?
I'll go first. You can check
You
me out
always
on
go
my
first.
Twitch.
I was expecting it.
Well, I wasn't sure if anyone was going to jump in.
Maybe we shake it up for a new season. Yeah,
let's shake it up.
Andrew, you go first.
Follow Rachel on Twitch. Majority MAJORAS. You can also follow her on her socials at Rachel Kordell.
Look at that. Thank you so much, Andrew.
Rachel, go ahead. Give us a plug.
No.
All right.
Nice.
Thought we were all going to do each other.
You don't want to
once.
attempt to spell Jonas's last name?
I couldn't even begin.
I think I
Check
know how
out
to spell it.
kingdomfairy.com for fun Renaissance-y fairy stuff in New York. Woo!
Noise.
I'm TINTENSEHER on Linktree and various other things, including itch.io, where I have joined NaNoWriMo, aka National Novel or National. Well, it's the thing. It doesn't line up because they changed it, but it's Visual Novel Writing Month, and I joined a team, and we're making a visual novel about a haunted house. So check back in 5 days, and you should be able to find it connected to my portfolio.
Ooh, that's exciting. Is it going to be like horror, or is it?
No, it is. You have a haunted house, and there's a party in 6 hours, and you need to make sure all the ghosts are not causing trouble before the house starts.
I love it.
That's
Before the
cool.
party starts.
If you like this podcast, why not leave a review on Apple Podcasts or Facebook, wherever you can leave a review. They're constantly updating it, so wherever you can put stars on the internet, put stars.
Guys, we just got our first Yelp review. I don't know if that's like
Did we?
What?
helpful for us.
Yelp.
We really?
Wait, dead ass?
No.
Seth said anywhere you can
I
put
got
stars.
excited. Okay.
Oh, I was like, I want to Yelp
Give us
review.
5 stars
wanna-
on Uber.
I want to Yelp. all 6 of us will come pick you up.
5 out of 5 stars. Good free service.
You have to sit in the trunk, but
4 out of 5. They
roof of
got me
car.
where I needed to go, but they wouldn't stop talking and playing some weird RPG.
Is this where we say goodbye?
It could be.
Goodbye!
Goodbye!